What's going on, everyone? It's Pops GT here today, and we are swapping out the B&O sub for a much needed upgrade on the 2024 Mustang. Stay tuned as we take you through this step by step, and we're going to show you some very simple tricks to make this much easier. So here's everything you're going to need to be able to do this swap. We chose the Pioneer 1300 watt to replace our B&O sub. Just found this on Amazon for like $65. We went ahead and bought the optional wiring harness for this. I will tell you, it will make your life a whole lot easier. It is something I do suggest, and it's only about $10 on Amazon. Another optional thing that we chose was some polyfill. You want to put this inside your box, just makes it for a little bit more full of the sound. You're also going to want a trim removal kit. Found this one on Amazon for roughly about $20. One thing that will definitely make this install easier, if you use a Dremel tool with a cutoff wheel. You're going to also need your favorite set of wire strippers. And lastly, we're going to be using our tool kit from Harbor Freight. So the first step in this is we're going to do a little bit of prep work. Of course, we want to unbox our speaker first, and then we're going to do a few things to get it ready to be installed. The speaker is going to come with a weather stripping that you will mount underneath the speaker. We'll definitely be using this, as well as a set of screws that you mount the speaker to the box with, but you will not use those. You will use your factory hardware for that. You'll go ahead and remove your speaker completely and remove all the styrofoam from it, as well as there is a mounting ring that is on the speaker. You will not use this, so that can be set to the side. Pro tip here is to go ahead and cover your speaker with some type of cloth so you do not damage it in any way, shape, or form on this next step. For this next step, you're going to want to enlarge each one of the holes for your mounting of the actual speaker. We do that by removing the small metal piece that's on the outside of the actual hole. Some of these may be just a little bit tricky, so you may want to grab a pair of needle nose pliers and just actually twist your cut piece on off. You're going to repeat these steps for every hole that's actually in the speaker itself. You want to widen each one of these holes just so it'll fit back into your factory box perfectly. Once you have all those holes widened, your speaker should look something like this. Your next steps, you're going to be getting your speaker ready for the wiring harness. Remove your wiring harness from the package, and once you've done that, you want to remove the smaller ends of each side of this. So you'll actually cut these ends and then strip these wires back. Your wiring harness package will come with 2 sets of these. You will need to actually do this to both of them, as both of them will be utilized inside the install. So once again, you'll cut the small ends off, strip your wires back. Once you have your wires stripped, you'll want to go ahead and take your wires and twist them tightly. For your next step, you're going to need a 13mm socket. I went ahead and chose to put an extension on this, made it just a little bit easier. And now you are ready to remove the factory box from the trunk. There'll actually be 3 bolts, 1 at the top and 2 at the bottom, that you will take loose using this 13mm socket. Once you have all your bolts loose, you are ready to slide your box out. You will notice that there is a wiring harness in the back of the box. There is a small clip that you'll push in and remove that harness. and then you're actually able to remove the box completely from your trunk. Next, you want to grab your trim removal tool and slowly start removing the piece that goes around your speaker. I do suggest going very slowly with this, trying a few different angles, a couple different size tools. These pins that are in there, the little clips, are very easy to break, so you just want to take your time with this. Once you have all the clips removed, the ring will slide right off. Once you have that complete, you will take a drill and a star bit and remove each one of the screws that currently holds your B&O speaker to the box. Now you want to remove the metal protector from the speaker and grab your trim tool to go ahead and loosen the speaker away from the box. Once that's done, you can remove the speaker. You will see 2 wiring harnesses going into the back of the speaker, and clips to be able to remove those are quite easy. You'll remove those and remove your speaker totally from the box. Hate to say it, there's just not much to this cardboard B&O speaker. Next, you want to take your prepped wiring harness and you will plug those into the existing wiring harness that is in your speaker box. Next, you want to take your twisted ends of your wiring harness that you put on and make sure you have the red highlighted wire going to the red side of your speaker. These are pretty easy to do. They're kind of plug and play. You'll just mash the speaker terminal down and insert the wire, let the speaker terminal loose. If you haven't done so already, this is a great time to go ahead and get your polyfill out and get that ready for your box. You'll want to pack this in as tightly as you can. There's actually quite a bit of polyfill in this package, and you really have to maneuver it around inside the box to still allow for the speaker to fit. But this will increase your sound, the fullness of the bass in this dramatically, so it's a step that I strongly suggest that you take. Your factory box will have a small nub that is on the mounting lip in the box. You'll want to take your Dremel tool and remove that. Once you test fit your speaker back in your box, you'll want to grab the protective cover along with the factory hardware and insert each one of those screws right back in directly to its original position. Once you're secure, you'll go ahead and snap back in your mounting ring. And you are ready to put the box back in your trunk. And don't forget to plug back in your wiring harness to the car's harness. Get your box back into place and go ahead and grab your bolts. You will insert them back in, get ready to tighten those down, and you are on your way. You'll use that same 13mm socket and ratchet to tighten everything back down. And just like that, your installation is complete. Hop in your car, give it a test run, see what you think about it. And as far as sound quality and an upgrade, we felt like this was a great upgrade for your money. Roughly you spent about $100 on this, and we can definitely tell the difference. It's not so crazy loud that everything's rattling or anything like that, but it definitely gives you a much more full sound, and a sound that I believe you'll appreciate much more than the B&O. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe as it helps the channel keep going, and we will see you on the next one.